What do a Norse god, a clever spider, and a mischievous monkey have in common? They're all tricksters who love to stir up trouble. Today we're exploring the tricksters of mythology, those clever, chaotic figures who bend the rules and create mischief. From Loki, the god of mischief in Norse mythology, to Anansi, the cunning spider from African folklore, tricksters aren't just troublemakers. They challenge the status quo and often teach valuable lessons. Let's dive into these legendary figures and see how they've shaped myths across cultures. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more mythological tales. Let's start with one of the most famous tricksters in all of mythology, Loki. Known for his shape-shifting abilities, Loki could transform into anything, a horse, a fish, or even a fly. His pranks, though often amusing, caused serious consequences for the gods, none more so than the death of Baldur, the god of light. This act triggered Ragnarok, the end of the world in Norse mythology. Loki reminds us that sometimes chaos is necessary for change, but it can also lead to destruction. Next, we travel to West Africa to meet Anansi, the trickster spider. Unlike Loki, Anansi isn't about causing chaos for chaos's sake. He's all about outsmarting others, often those bigger or stronger than him. Whether tricking animals or humans, Anansi uses his wit to get ahead. One famous story has Anansi gathering all the world's wisdom for himself, but his greed gets the best of him, and in the end, he loses everything. The lesson? Greed doesn't pay off, no matter how clever you are. Anansi's tales often come with a moral, making him a trickster who also teaches valuable lessons. In Native American mythology, Coyote is the ultimate troublemaker. His stories vary across tribes, but one thing is clear. Coyote uses his wit and cunning to navigate a world filled with stronger beings. Often, though, his tricks backfire, leaving him worse off than before. One famous story tells of Coyote stealing fire for humans. While his intentions were noble, his sneaky methods left him scorched. Coyote's antics remind us that cleverness has limits, and sometimes you outsmart yourself. Now let's swing over to China to meet Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. Gifted with incredible strength and magical powers, Sun Wukong is the ultimate trickster in Journey to the West. His favorite trick, shape-shifting into different creatures to deceive his enemies, and even erasing his name from the Book of Life and Death to ensure immortality. But Sun Wukong's arrogance gets him imprisoned under a mountain for 500 years. In the end, he redeems himself by helping a monk on a sacred journey, showing that even the greatest mischief makers can change for the better. Finally, we meet Maui, the demigod known for his clever tricks and heroic deeds. Maui slowed down the sun, fished up islands, and gave fire to humanity. His tricks weren't just for fun. Maui's cleverness benefited the world, even if it meant bending the rules. One of his most famous tricks involved lassoing the sun to make the days longer. While his actions might seem rebellious, they were all done with good intentions, making Maui a trickster who's both mischievous and heroic. From Loki's chaos to Anansi's cunning, the world's tricksters are more than just troublemakers. They challenge authority, bend the rules, and often teach us valuable lessons along the way. Whether through humor or chaos, these figures remind us that sometimes a little mischief is necessary to shake things up. If you enjoyed learning about these legendary tricksters, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories from the world of mythology right here on Mythstorian.